I'm Alana Blair.
And I'm Isabella Rossini. You're watching Naked News, and it's obviously a very special day, Valentine's Day.
One of the sexiest and most romantic days of the year. What's the most memorable Valentine's Day you've ever had, Isabella?
I will never forget the time I went out for dinner at this very fancy restaurant. It was shaped like a castle, and it was so beautifully decorated inside, and the meal was delicious.
That sounds amazing. I've had some nice dinners as well, but my dream Valentine's Day date has yet to happen. I'm just dying for somebody to take me to an outdoor spa.
Ooh, I love outdoor spas. We should go together.
Let's go right after this. Our dreams will come true for Valentine's Day.
Definitely. Well, it seems like Americans are feeling the love this year because experts say 2026 could see the most Valentine's Day spending on record.
Our resident queen of romance, Ayla Adams, has the details to kick off our Valentine's Day headlines.
Thanks, ladies. The final numbers aren't in yet, but early estimates from the National Retail Federation say Americans were ready to spend more than $29 billion on Valentine's Day. That's about $200 per person because nothing says I love you like mild credit card regret. Most of the cash is going to candy, with cards, flowers, dinner dates, and jewelry close behind. And it's not just humans cashing in. More than $2 billion is being spent on Valentine's Day gifts for pets because apparently your dog also expects roses and a heartfelt note. Which leads perfectly into our next story. A new survey says Valentine's Day is officially less about romance and more about everyone you love who isn't your ex. According to reservation app OpenTable, Gen Z is leading the charge with 60% planning to celebrate February 14th with friends instead of partners. And Galentine's Day reservations on February 13th jumped more than 30% from last year. Meanwhile, for singles still hunting for the one, dating has taken a very bold turn. Forget polite small talk and welcome to Hot Take Dating. The new trend sees people skipping talking about the weather and jumping straight into politics, religion, values, and deal breakers on the first date. The logic? Why waste 3 dinners when you can find out in 10 minutes if someone's a hard no? As one dater put it, brutal honesty upfront beats polite confusion. And honestly, fair. And finally today, some Texas couples are celebrating Valentine's Day in a place you probably didn't expect, Great Wolf Lodge. Yes, the indoor water park. The Webster, Texas location is offering an adults-only experience, complete with a 5-course dinner featuring lobster, scallops, and Wagyu short ribs, served by candlelight in a private cabana. After that, couples sip champagne, hop into floaties, and drift down the lazy river with a floating dessert course, all for $400 per couple. Strange, but true. Those are your Valentine's Day headlines. I'm Ayla Adams.
Today in Hollywood Exposed, I'm showing you some good Valentine vibrations that'll definitely give you the excitations. Watch for it coming up.
Ooh, that sounds like it's going to be pretty sexy. Sarah's up in just a bit, but first, we've got a special edition of viewer mail for you.
It's thanks to an email we got from a fan named Robert in Mexico City. He wrote, "You often get asked what you would want someone to do for you on Valentine's Day, but I'd like to know what you would do for that special someone in your life."
Oh, that's a good question, Robert. So we took it to the ladies to see what they had to say, and of course, we gave our own answers too.
Take a look.
Well, I love Valentine's Day, and I'm a little bit of a pleaser. So if I had someone to celebrate it with, then I would get dressed up in the sexiest lingerie. I would have strawberries, chocolate, and I would lay them down for a nice sensual massage, and I would end with a really good fucking.
As much as I love to receive presents, I love to also give presents. So I would give you a nice, thoughtful gift, maybe a sexy massage. I would definitely cook you dinner with tiramisu as dessert because, you know, you're going to need your energy up all night.
This Valentine's Day, for my special someone, I'll be doing all of his favorite things. So he loves body stocking. So, of course, I'm going to be giving him maybe a BJ and a body stocking. And then I'll just be leaving him alone for the rest of the night to read his Canadian Tire flyer on the couch in peace, because that's what he really wants to do.
What I would do for my special someone on Valentine's Day? Well, it would be whatever they would want to do. And I'll leave you to use your imagination.
I often like to do for someone else what I would wish that someone would do for me. So what I would do for a Valentine's Day date is I would take my special someone to an outdoor spa. Diving into those hot tubs together in the middle of all the snow would be so romantic. And of course, a nice romantic dinner as well, because we're going to get hungry.
What I like to do for my special someone on Valentine's Day is a nice card with a sexy little note and some dirty Polaroids, their favorite chocolate, a bouquet of flowers, because men deserve flowers too, maybe a bouquet of pepperettes is something special that I do, and dinner, whether I make it or take them out, and then end it off with some sexy time.
Robert. Valentine's Day is for the lady. It's her very own day. You also get your very own day 1 month later on March 14th. It's Steak and Blowjob Day, when I cook you a steak and give you a BJ.
I'm the definition of an independent woman. I don't sit around waiting for people to hand me things. I go out and take them. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy a greedy portion of spoiling on Valentine's Day. And not just any kind of spoiling. They say you can't buy love. That's why I'd like to tell you your kisses and words of affection are enough to make this girl feel all warm and fuzzy. But on Valentine's Day, I'm looking to be celebrated in gestures that give your wallet a dramatic draining. You can say all the pretty things you want so long as you put your money where your mouth is. You may have heard diamonds are a girl's best friend. Well, I'm a very popular girl with a very big social circle in need of some sparkle. So don't fret over selecting the most perfect precious bauble. I'll take the whole bushel. This is non-negotiable. Flowers wilt and die. A box of chocolate is a box too much chocolate. And if you're giving me poetry, it better damn well be inscribed on some platinum. On this special day of worship, I urge you to get expensive when setting the scene for your storm of sentiment. Just think, what would dazzle the queen in her wildest dreams? Okay, so I've got champagne taste, but if you're looking to please, this isn't a tease. Best be spending some G's because this juice is worth the squeeze. Time to get shopping, fellas, because unlike me, talk is cheap.
I'm Ayla Adams, and you're watching Naked News.
Isabella, do you consider sex toys good Valentine's Day gifts, or do you prefer the flowers and candy type of gift?
I think sex toys would probably be better than candy and flowers, right?
Yeah, I totally agree, but not just any sex toy. Something that we can both use together that I would be into. Maybe some BDSM stuff, handcuffs, or like a sensual candle for massage purposes.
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Mhm. Well, it's safe to say that most of us around here, and probably most of you out there, enjoy some good vibrations.
And Sarah Harlow is here to remind you exactly why with some of the best on-screen vibe times in Hollywood Exposed.
I'm Sarah Harlow, and welcome to Hollywood Exposed, brought to you with the help of our friends at Mr. Skin. And in honor of Valentine's Day, we're featuring their Skintastic Vibrator Scenes playlist. Kelly Berglund got famous as a Disney star, but got our attention in the raunchy Star series Now Apocalypse, especially when she showed off her snow white breasts and took a princess pink vibe to her magic kingdom. Seriously, that bathtub is now my happiest place on earth. Alexandra Pisula is the picture of perfection in 2018's Panic Attack. But it's a heart attack that's the real risk when you watch this uninhibited clip of her vibing out for her webcam. Fun fact, Alexandra is from Poland, and I'll bet you'll never forget the first time you saw her naked. You want to come with me? Birgit Zamulo appeared in 1974's Girl Meets Girl, and it was quite an appearance. Her primo scene sees Birgit and her classic 70s bush preparing to rub-a-dub-dub in the tub by warming up with one remarkably impressive-sounding vibrator. Next, we've got a tasty twofer as Lily Tiger and Misty Monday graciously share a toy in 1999's Vampire Strangler. The flick looks like it was shot on an 80s era handycam, but they obviously opened the checkbook when it came to the vibrator budget because Miss Tiger earns her stripes, giving Miss Monday a fun day with theirs. And finally, Cherie Winters was a sexploitation film sensation, for which we are eternally grateful. In 1968's All the Sins of Sodom, we get to watch her writhe in pleasure as she enjoys a good vibe session, showing off her lovely Winters melons. This is definitely a scene to Cherie watch again and again. With thanks to our friends at Mr. Skin, I'm Sarah Harlow, and once again, Hollywood's been exposed.
Well, everyone, that brings us to the end of our special Valentine's Day edition of Naked News.
We hope you enjoyed it, so why not let us know? Feedback at nakednews.com is where you can send your emails, including love notes.
You can also hit us up on social media. You'll find the links to all our accounts at the bottom of the homepage.
We also hope you have a wonderful and sexy Valentine's Day. And it doesn't matter if you're single, coupled, thrupled, or more, you'll always be our Valentines.
Take care, everyone. Oh. Do you have a rose for me? Thank you, my lady. Happy Valentine's Day.
To you as well.
Mm-hmm.